Speaking of bread, talk about this last week. Every year, the incentives.
Yes.
How does this work in the locker room and game planning? The coaches know, the players know. Do they strive to get it done for the player?
Man, I'll tell you a short story and I'll tell you the facts. Short story, 2018, one catch away from a $500,000 signing bonus. Never went back into the game.
Oh, I was about to ask
They
that.
know.
Do they do that?
Oh, they know.
Bro, they know. Bro, they know. You know what'd be funny is like, we got guys up there that's all on the numbers and stats and statistics to tell us if we should go for it or not. Be the same people in the air, be like, yo, bro, I got one more catch and y'all owe him 500. But players like Mike, so let's get into Mike Evans, because Mike Evans is one of my, we drafted together, known about each other forever, and we got a bunch of mutual friends since I moved into Texas. Mike Evans is a player within this realm that you're like, hey, bro, you got to play. Like, you got to play. Like, what you've done in your whole career depends on this game. Now, we still going to the playoffs, but Mike Evans ain't had nothing less than 1,000 yards since high school. I saw that and almost fell out my chair.
That's
because
crazy.
I don't think people understand when people say consistency, like, that's it. Like, there ain't nothing else in a book.
That's Bron
like that.
That's Bron-esque.
Yes. That's Bron-esque in the NFL level.
That's Bron-esque in NFL terms.
Yeah.
Bro has never had less than 1,000 yards.
You got to.
Because we look in year 10 too, right? Like, he's done this for 10 years.
Who they play? The Panthers?
12.
He's in year 12?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's insane.
Since high school. And he was 3 years, and you got to go 3 in college.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So crazy. All those incentives he got, I feel like, we put those in our contracts to help other people so they don't have to pay us, that on top of whatever they're already going to give us. But if I've worked my butt off and I'm a player like Mike Evans, or I'm a player like Derrick Henry, who has one more touchdown, or I think Adam Thielen's up for some. Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz got like 1.5 when in the air for like 2 catches and a touchdown. That's all he need.
I think he need 2 tuds.
2 tuds?
I feel like he need 2 tuds. Yeah.
Whatever it's like
his is kind of tougher.
Yeah.
But they get to that red zone though. They get to that red zone.
And that's cool. My thing is when they get to the red zone, who calling the plays? Just watch. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's a little different. I'ma just be watching. You know what I'm saying? I already know what's going on. I'ma just be watching.
Yeah.
But we get to the red zone, we target Zach Ertz 16 straight weeks, and we get to this week. Hey, yeah, let's go this way.
That'd be crazy, bro.
Yeah, it'd be like that, bro. It'd be like
I'll
that.
be
And like,
sick.
we don't play dumb. Like, we're not gonna play dumb like
Yeah.
that. We know how this game
Hey,
goes.
Tom.
500 ain't no, here you go, type money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Nah, bro.
you know how the
I would
game
have
goes.
subbed my ass right back in the game.
Play
Absolutely.
every
Coach, you
player,
said,
bro. They
Coach, you
deserve
said
it, bro.
me? Oh, bet. I'll run right in there.
I got a flag.
I just seen him grab his calf.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot in.
What's the play call? I'll be open.
Yeah, right.
just know that.
Know it to
I'll be
me.
open.
Facts.
Saquon got to go
They
get
know
that. Saquon got to go get that record, though.
He's not doing it.
I know he's not. I know
say
he's
he's
not.
sitting out.
I know, but he has to
Man,
go.
that's a good segment to jump into, man.
What you? Yeah.
Saquon Barkley.
What are you
history-
doing?
History is the same thing as legacy, right?
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
the legacy is based on what you've done through time. So I don't understand it. And I'm happy that I don't have to be the general manager or coach in this situation. Maybe one day I will, but I'm happy that I don't have to do it today for that kind of player, for this kind of record. Now, we're not talking about a Megatron record. Somebody might eventually come get that. Receiving the game's going into a passing game. It's formulated into a passing game. That record would eventually be caught, but no one. I'm talking, we had Adrian Peterson. We've had Emmitt Smith. We've had Chris Johnson, 2K, CJ 2K. I mean, we've had running backs come through this league and never sniff this record.
Great ones.
Great. All Hall
I
of
mean,
Famers.
bro, the list, LT, we could go down a list of
Listen, Chris
running
Johnson.
backs.
Chris
That's
Johnson.
what I'm saying, CJ 2K. was the fastest.
Fastest.
Fastest
What?
motherfucker ever.
They ran a
And-
42.
Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson was a
He was the most ridiculous dominant back for a while.
bro.
Yes.
You gotta go
dominant.
get that because what's gonna piss
You gotta
me
go
off,
get it.
Greenwell's gonna get 130.
Right. And we're all gonna be looking like,
That's Saquon right there. Listen, bro. And if an opportunity like that is right there, if it was 150 yards, that's different.
right.
It's 100.
He do that every week.
You know what? They
And he
kind of
playing
got to
the
beat
Giants.
themselves up about this too. They kind of got to beat themselves up about this too, because if they do have the number 1 seed, they don't have to sit him. Then he gets to go get the record. So they do kind of got to beat themselves up about not having a number 1 seed as well, because they're good enough of a team in that AFC to. If the Lions and Eagles squared up today, we would all put our money on the Eagles. Now, mind you, injuries, whatever, yes. But what I'm saying is, if they got that bye week, then Saquon will be playing. So I would kind of beat myself up too, because we didn't necessarily need to take that loss to Washington, and we didn't need to take that loss to, you know, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, whatever. But it happens.
See you outside.
Yeah, whatever.
Bro, I just say in that moment, I feel like I'm gonna go get that.
I gotta go get it.
I think
I
I'm
gotta
gonna
go get
that.
it.
Because who's
That's
the next
a-
person who's
listen.
gonna do it, bro?
And if that record's already been set for 100 years, don't I want to be the next 100 years? Like, ain't nobody gonna go get that. So, you gotta go get that record. The record's your legacy is just as strong as you winning a Super Bowl
What happened?
game and having that record.